Good news story when you see Winston basically saying to Luxon, there won't be any asset sales under my watch. And by the way, Luxon, your economy isn't going well. And then Luxon saying, fuck, he's old. Good news day when you get that conversation going on.
Should we sell the family silver? The sale of state assets is a big issue for New Zealanders. And about a year out from the election, the coalition battle lines are drawn. Winston Peters today hitting out strongly against any moves by National to sell government assets. But the Prime Minister says no such plans are on the table yet. Business correspondent Jason Walls has more.
A roar and a rumble. These just some of the commercial assets worth close to $100 billion that the government owns. And Winston Peters wants to keep it that way.
You will not build your wealth by flogging off the savings of a past generation.
He's fired up at the suggestion.
That's pretty good, Winston. Think about what he just said. You will not build your wealth by flogging off savings of the last generation. That's pretty good. I haven't heard it described quite as clearly as that before, but kudos, broken clock and all that. It's pretty good.
Of a national campaign on asset sales at next year's election.
And all we need to have is a conversation that sort of says, well, is this the optimal deployment of this capital that benefits our citizens the best?
Optimal deployment of this capital. Whatever.
Comes after the Treasury warned the government's not bringing in.
Do you ever wonder why Luxon won't come on our show? I've never really understood it, Chewie. Just throwing it out there,
enough money to fund its spending, pointing out the books have yet to recover from the COVID era. To bridge that gap, it suggested considering the sale of some assets. Candidates could include the likes of Transpower, Met Service, TVNZ, and the government's shares in Air New Zealand. Winston Peters pushing back.
Oh, they could have written that 45 years ago. That's the kind of drivel they were writing then, and they're still writing it now.
A recent One News Varian poll asked Kiwi voters if...
it's so hard, because when Winston's right, he's quite likeable. He's basically telling the National Party to piss off back to the 1980s. That one comment, that one moment. Anyway.
If this was my only frame of reference for the man, we completely agree.
Yeah, 100%.
They supported the idea of greater privatization. 56% said that they were opposed, and 32% said that they supported the idea. The rest said they didn't know. The Prime Minister seemingly unfazed by Peters' stance.
He has a lot of entrenched views on a lot of different things that aren't a surprise to me or you. He's been here 50 years, for goodness sake.
Labour.
A lot of entrenched views. He's been here 50 years, for goodness sake. Sorry, this is not longer, I don't even know him. Who is this one? I don't even know him. You're now saying he's been here 50 years. So he's got entrenched views. So old man shouts at clouds. He's got entrenched views. And he's been here 50 years, for goodness sake. I mean, come on.
I mean, look, they're both right.
Yeah.
I'm cheering for both teams to have fun in this fight because I don't want to pick a side. Like that, this is amazing. This is your former deputy prime minister. And you go, look at how old he is. Like Winston might be old, but he's right. You the only ideas you've got are from the National Party caucus bad ideas cupboard.
Yeah.
You open it, it sounds like Rob Muldoon reading from Rocky Horror Show going, have you tried asset sales? You could try that again.
Because we're going back on track. Isn't that they're saying going back on track? It's something like that, I think.
Going back on track. Let's sell the tracks. For fuck's sake.
The Prime Minister seemingly unfazed by Peters' stance.
He has a lot of entrenched views on a lot of different things that aren't a surprise to me or you. He's been here 50 years, for goodness sake.
Labour smelling blood in the water.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. I mean, imagine what the conversations are like behind closed.
Yeah, can we just say, we've talked about Te Pāti Māori this week and how it hasn't been a good look for them and it's made the narrative kind of hard. But I'll tell you what, Luxon and Winston, you want to take some of the pressure off this man who's getting questions every day as to what about Te Pāti Māori? What about Te Pāti Māori? You guys arguing openly in public is a fantastic way to help change the narrative for Labour. Well done, lads.
In the water.
Goodness gracious. I mean, imagine.
Sorry, Joe.
Goodness gracious. This would have been an excellent chance for Chippy to wade out and sort of go, look, I don't think either of these guys are ready for government.
Water.
Goodness gracious. I mean, imagine what the conversations are like behind closed doors. I mean, if that's what they're saying about each other in public, they can't be getting on particularly well in private, can they?
Siding with Peters over asset sales, but not much else.
Even a stopped clock is right twice a day.
Hipkins also raising an eyebrow at Peters' analysis of how
Yeah.
well the coalition is running the economy.
We have taken too long to turn the economy around. Admitting it to the public is not a bad idea, and we'll just have to try harder and be better.
In the House, the Prime Minister trying to put up a united front.
But he and I are very, very cognizant of what our pronouns are, and they are we.
But today, perhaps a bit more distance between the bedfellows than usual. Jason Walls, One News.
That is a shocking attempt at lightheartedness. It is it Mothra versus Godzilla? Let them fight. It's absolutely what it is. Yeah, let them fight. So
my reaction to Luxon talking about his pronouns is why I can never go in the Parliament gallery. Like I'd be gone so fucking quick.
It is a delightful thing to watch, and pardon the pun, but I don't know how well that headline will age. He's been here 50 years, for goodness sake. So you're saying that you're picking the old and decrepit to form a government. So you're suggesting that he's entrenched. We all know what that means once people get elderly. They get too stubborn to move because they're entrenched in their ways. And that's why he went on, as Big Albie says, went first on Deputy Prime Minister so he can start chucking toys before the run-up to the next election. Absolutely. It's a glorious thing to watch. I will also say, though, enjoy this today, whānau, because tomorrow it'll go back to, it'll be yesterday's, what do they say? Today's fish and chip wrapper, yesterday's news. Because they'll start ignoring it and talking around it and yada yada. I mean, Winston did this just a couple of weeks ago on Twitter, didn't he? That's the joke he was trying to make. When Luxon wanted to take credit for getting a deal in Asia. Says Winston. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I don't know. Have you ever known two people who needed to be close to each other but hated one another? Like two classmates or two workmates, or like a brother and a sister at a Christmas dinner or something like that? That's what we're going to be watching. But there's 3 of them for the next 12 months. It's going to be a good viewing. It doesn't mean it's going to be a good end for us. I mean, they could very much easily still be hating one another and in government next time around. But I guess if nothing else, that'll be our upside. 99.99% of things will be downside, but the 0.001% upside is these 3 arseholes who hate each other have to continue to work together for another 3 years. Yeah,
I just want Winston to respond by going, I might be here 50 years, but at least I've got my hair.